Titanic blunders. The midterm elections are less than a month away. I feel like a crew member on the Titanic moments before it struck the iceberg. The outline of the iceberg is now discernible, and it looks as if the ship will not be able to veer away cleanly, in time. It is a calm, cold, dark sea out there, a perfect camouflage for the impending disaster. It seems like a test, really, to ensure only the fittest be they persons and nations survive in this overcrowded, resource-stressed world. Everything seems to lull people into complacency. The Holy Week is like a reassuring ritual. Nothing has changed much over centuries, and nothing drastic would likely change in another one. The promise and smell of summer frolic is in the air. In just a few months, the rainy season comes, and after that, the long, stopping Christmas season follows. Life goes on. The young assassin, only 18 years old, was overly confident, even using a rifle from the UP Ross Armory, where he was a cadet officer. If only this young assassin was kept in jail to pay for his crime of murder, Philippine history might have changed. But on appeal, the Supreme Court overturned the conviction, in a decision penned by Associate Justice Jose P. Laurel, who apparently thought jailing this brilliant lawyer was a waste of talent. He could serve his country well, someday. Well, he served us a lesson about how to pillage and plunder from the top under the guise of a revolution from the center, a lesson that is apparently lost on many generations and regions. The elite, the creme de la creme, bear some blame. They neighborly slave us with the nation's destiny. They encourage and let loose the Marcoses and the Dutertes on the nation, not to mention the Estradas, the Arroyos, the Enriles, the Revelas and the Binates. We are again in one of these blunderful episodes. When a mayor who has earned a take-no-prisoners approach to governance is elected to the presidency, you see his ferocious, wacky impunity. To be fair to Rodrigo Duterte, he is exactly what he promised to be by his actions, though not necessarily by his occasional lucid words. In a democracy, institutions are supposed to provide checks and balances. The more vigorous they need to push and pull, the more outlandish the challenges to constitutional norms. But our political elite manning our political institutions are the first to scramble onto the bandwagon, tilting this democracy precariously out of balance. Korean War, 112 Filipino soldiers killed, in 1952, and then in the Vietnam War, 9 killed, 64 wounded, in 1968. Now, a predatory China, the solicitous, fully par excellence in these parts, is actually playing out the domino theory on the Philippines with its soft power. This time, the Duterte administration is not alarmed at all, and in fact has unlocked the front door, laid out the welcome mat and prepared the master bedroom. China with its perfected death trap scheme, smothering our West Philippine Sea islands with waves of Chinese maritime militia, and flooding our metropolises with overseas gaming and construction workers, is our Titanic. And the May 2019 elections are the few hundred meters before we succumb to China's Titanic embrace. Our choice is, veer away. Veer away. Or, full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Apparently, the inclination of the voting passengers is, full speed ahead. If Tay says there is no iceberg, there is no iceberg. The puzzle in all this is, the nation may not survive as a free, independent nation, but the Filipino resourceful thinks he will. China or no China, life goes on. Soy Romero, @mail.com. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.